Psychoanalyze this. Psychoanalyze this. Psychoanalyze this. Psychoanalyze this. Tectonic plates of contradiction grinding up my cognition, friction in the dissonance, creating earthquakes. Inconsistent information threatens self-preservation, so I retreat into fiction and disassociation through the lens of selective perception. I justify my actions by avoiding obvious questions. Belief overkill, deny what's incompatible, and just because I rationalize doesn't mean I'm rational. The iceberg of self in a subconscious sea, displacing in a conflict through creativity. The cult of my identity, interpreting events in ways that reinforce the idea self I sense. My ego-ridden I, fighting for the prize of total control over the process of my mind. Confirm what conforms to maintain the norm, cause holding opposing ideas is how anxiety is born.
Watch what you hear before you repeat after me. In the center sitting in the balance loses gravity. It's the push from resistance, it longs for acceptance. It keeps us in orbit around the congestion. The doors of perception, born from the tension, building on the heels of a cold reception. I know this condition, the symptoms are mine, and that's my legal name on the signature line. So psychoanalyze this. So psychoanalyze this. So psychoanalyze this. You can't take yourself less seriously. You can't take yourself less seriously. So you seriously know yourself, right? So you seriously know yourself. My quest for immortality through cultural illusions, and the denial of my death through the resulting delusions. Using conformity as a form of security to insulate me from impermanence that strikes spirit me. I'm a soap bubble shaped by the surface tension, whose iridescence is reflective of the observer's perspective. From dimensions of the mass I'm macerating, hides a drive that defines my self-actualization. Patient to these waiting rooms I'm waiting, taken hostage to an unhealthy self-concept. Convict to this constant in a conflict that's gotten so common I've forgotten how to be conscious. Dictations of displacement taken and painted with the act of persuasion, facing a face that changes with every glance in the mirror. The pattern becomes clear, this is exactly the image that I've engineered. Watch what you hear before you repeat after me. In the center sitting in the balance loses gravity. It's the push from resistance, it longs for acceptance. It keeps us in orbit around the congestion. The doors of perception, warm from the tension, building on the heels of a cold reception. I know this condition, the symptoms are mine, and that's my legal name on the signature line.